Hello students, this is the video number 30. Upthrust in fluids, Archimedes principle and flotation, part A, 9th standard physics. First we will discuss about the experimental verification of Archimedes principle. For that we will consider one of this physical balance, and to one side, to the left side, we have considered one of the hollow cylinder, metallic cylinder, let it be A, and identical solid cylinder which is B, that I have shown with the dot, this red color, this dashed lines. This is the solid one. This cylinder is solid and this one is hollow from inside, of equal volume, identical but hollow from inside. First we will try to measure the weight of these both cylinders. To the right side I have kept known weight. It is not shown in the book but it is there. Known weight we have kept. So it will be in balance condition. It will be in equilibrium state. Why? Because this pointer is in center, right? And in next stage we will consider one of the cylinder which is containing water, and this full cylinder we are going to immerse inside this container. This is full of water, right? So what will happen, this solid cylinder, when we will keep or imagine this inside a water container, it will provide upthrust to it, and the weight of this left side is going to be less. Why? Because there will be the upthrust experienced by these four cylinders, and this pointer will shift towards this cylinder, will go up and this pointer will shift to the right side, okay, because it will come like this, okay, it will go down and it will come up. Why? Because of upthrust. And slowly when we will start pouring the water in this A cylinder which is hollow, so this pointer will again return back to the center, which shows that the loss in weight of B cylinder due to upthrust provided by the water, that is equal to the weight of water which we are pouring afterward, right? So weight of the water, that is equal to the loss in weight due to the upthrust. So this shows that Archimedes principle. What was the Archimedes principle? Archimedes principle states that when a body is immersed partially or completely in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust which is equal to the weight of liquid displaced, because it is displacing certain liquid, and that displaced liquid is equal to the loss in weight of the water in that body, okay. So this is one of the proof of Archimedes principle. So there is second experiment of spring balance. First you can consider this part. I have drawn both the cases, but you will consider this part. This spring balance can be hanged from this hook, and first we will consider this weight in air. This is the weight in air. So let it be the value of the weight, this suspended weight in air. With the spring balance it measures 300 gram force, okay, 300 gram force. And now when we will suspend this weight but now this weight is suspended in water. So due to the water, it will provide an upthrust, and upthrust, so due to this the loss in weight you will measure. You will observe that there is a loss in weight and the value is now 200. Earlier it was 300, now it is 200. Okay, and there will be the rise in the level of the water. Earlier it was till this spout, that the opening, when one of the this nozzle is provided over here, that is known as spout, which can be one of the opening to collect the overflow of the water. So there is a rise in water equal to the volume of this weight, and that extra upthrust or extra water which is raised can be collected in this container. And how much volume of water is going to be come in this container as an overflow? That is 100 ml. Now you can see 300 minus 200, that is equal to 100. So 100 gram force is the weight of the water, and how much volume is going to come in this? That is 100 ml. Now you can see loss in weight is equal to 300 gram force minus 200 gram force, and the value is 100 gram force. So density is equal to mass upon volume. Volume is equal to mass over density. So what is the mass of displaced water? That is 100 gram. What is the density of water? That is 1 gram per centimeter cube. If you will try to notice over here, that is 100 centimeter cube, and we know that 1 centimeter cube, that is equal to 1 ml, means 100 centimeter cube is equal to 100 ml. In this we will study that solid bodies with density rho greater than the density of liquid sink, while with the density rho less than the density of liquid will float. So how to get this result? Try to understand. In first part, this is the weight of the body which is greater than the upthrust, that buoyant force. This weight I can write as V rho g, which is greater than the volume of solid immersed, density of liquid, and gravity. So if we will see this volume, when it is greater, okay, in this case this density we can replace with this result, the density of the solid is greater than the density of liquid. In this case body will sink or body will go down. Body will sink. In second case, when the weight is equal to buoyant force, in that case V rho g is equal to V rho L into g, or simply from this relation you can write rho is equal to rho of L. This is the density of solid and this is the density of liquid. If both are equal, it means body will float. And third part, when the weight is less than the buoyant force, in that case V rho g I can write as less than V of density of liquid into gravity. Overall density is less than the density of liquid. This is the density of the solid which is less than the density of liquid. In this case also body will float, but some part of the body will come up and only that much portion will remain inside, which is enough to balance the weight of the body. Second experiment is iron nail and piece of cork, both of same mass, but you know the iron density is more than the density of water and density of cork is less than the density of water. So when one iron nail will put inside the water, then that iron nail definitely it will sink. but piece of cork of same mass as that of nail will float. That is only because of this reason that density of this cork is less than the density of water. Come to the second experiment. Take few solid bodies of different material of known density and place them on the surface of water. So again, you will see that different results are going to be observed. The material of the body which is equal to or less than the density of water, they will float, and the density of the body which is greater than the density of water will sink. Thus, bodies of density greater than that of the liquid sink in it, while bodies of average density equal to or smaller than the density of the liquid will float. Empty tin can is also one of the example. Iron ship, that you know, that is also one of the example. Average density, because here will not consider density, here will consider average density which is less than the density of the water. So with this Archimedes principle, that conclusion, we can here get one kind of proof by reading these examples. So Archimedes principle was, when the body is immersed partially or completely in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust. Okay, so just read the concept properly, see the video again and again, and try to get full concept of the book. Thank you very much.